Hey guys, this is a GATE Engineering Science Thermodynamic paper 2020. So in this paper, question 1 say that if x and y are two independent intensive property of a thermodynamic system, then which relation among the following fail to identify z as another thermodynamic property? So in this question, solution A is in solution A, dz equal to x dy plus y dx. So integrating this differential equation, then z equal to xy, since product of two independent intensive property is also the thermodynamic property. So z is another thermodynamic property. In from question B, dz equal to x dy minus y dx. Since x and y are independent, then integrating then z equal to xy minus xy equal to 0. So 0 is a numeric value, so it is not a thermodynamic property. So correct answer is B. Next question is number 2. Internal energy of a thermodynamic system is defined by. So you know that in this question, correct answer is B, because by the first law, internal energy of a system is equal to heat supply in the system minus work done. So correct answer is B. Now question number 3. In a polytropic process described by P v power of n equal to constant. If n equal to 0, the process is, since PV power of n equal to constant, put the value n equal to 0, then P v power 0 equal to constant. Chunki any power of 0 is 1, so P equal to constant. So correct answer is A, isobaric process. The question number 4. The relation between the coefficient of performance of a refrigerator COPR and the coefficient of performance of a heat pump COPHP is, so you know guys, COPR equal to Q2 by W and COP of HP equal to Q1 by W, where Q1 is the heat supply and Q2 is the heat rejected by the system and W is the work done. So hence COP of HP minus COP of R equal to Q1 minus Q2 by W. You know that guys, Q1 minus Q2 equal to W. So COP HP minus COP R equal to 1. So hence COP of HP equal to COP R plus 1. So hence in this question correct answer is A. Now question number 5. If L1, L2 and L3 are the latent heat of the vaporization at critical temperature of nitrogen, water and ammonia respectively, then which one of the following is true? So you know that guys, because latent heat of the vaporization means the amount of heat needed to change liquid state to vapor state, but in the critical point vapor state and liquid state are coexist. So you can say that latent heat of vaporization at critical point is 0. So in this question correct answer is D, L1 equal to L2 equal to L3. Now question number 6. A new temperature scale 0 n has been proposed where the normal freezing and normal boiling point of water are marked as 500 degree N and 100 degree N respectively. If temperature of a system is measured to be 0 degree N, then its temperature according to the Celsius scale in 0 is, so you know that any temperature scale can be related to the reading point minus freezing point by boiling point minus freezing point. So therefore C minus 0 by 100 minus 0 equal to N minus 500 by 100 minus 500. So simplify this equation, then C equal to 500 by 4 equal to 125 degrees Celsius. So correct answer is 125 degrees Celsius. Now in question number say, let Z1 represent the compressive factor of air at 2 bar and 6 Kelvin, and Z2 represent the compressibility factor of air at 1 bar and 300 Kelvin. If air is assumed to be an ideal gas having gas constant of 0.287 kilojoule per kg Kelvin, then Z1 by Z2 equal to, so you know that guys, since in this question assume that the ideal gas, assume that the air is a an ideal gas. So you then V1 equal to RT1 by P1. So substitute in all value in this equation, then V1 equal to 0.861 meter cube per kg, and also in V2 equal to 287 into 300 by 1 into 10 power 5. So V2 equal to 0.861 meter cube per kg. So Z1 by Z2 equal to V1 by V1 by RT1 by P2 by V2 by RT2 equal to 1. So correct answer is 1. So now, guys, next question solution is part 2. So thank you guys.